word. We up here with the powerful thing in the earth, man. The words of the Lord. You can't stand against that. Go ahead,
that the nations may know themselves to be but men.
Yeah, to be but men. You're not gods, you're men. And the Lord's going to show you in that day. There's nothing you're going to be able to do to come out for it.
Hey, he's rolling up. Hit and run. What do you want me to do?
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 7, verse 43. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time and the beginning of immortality for to come.
We're coming into the beginning of Jacob, man. Somebody give me 2nd Ezra 6 and 9.
Hey, it's like God say something too. It says the day of doom. So it's a certain scene in the movie that's like to come up. But the scene is called the day of doom, man. Which is ultimately the overthrow of America, man. That's going to submit the end of Esau, even so-called white man. You know, the different players, it's just like hit a 100-hit combo. And the last lick is an uppercut. That's going to be the missiles.
Hey. That's beautiful. You're going to be knocked out.
Second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 7. Then as I said, what shall be the parting asunder of the time? Or when shall be the end of the first? And the beginning of it that follows.
The end of the first. Esau's rulership, man. Right? Well, he got it by deception and by the sword. Right? Go ahead.
God, it says, and he said unto me, Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world.
See that? For Esau is the end of the world. This current age, this current rulership, right?
And Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
See, we're at the beginning of Jacob, man. Okay? Because the words of the Lord are going to hold fast. All right?
Yeah, I got to preach some place. This Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof.
Yeah, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, man. Better is the end of this current rulership that has pushed forth wickedness on the whole planet Earth, man. We were hastening the day that the Lord destroyed this place.
It says, and the patient in the spirit is better than the proud.
And we're patiently waiting for the Lord to judge this place. The Lord said, wait upon me till he rise up to the prey. But we ain't carnal of it. We know the Lord Yahawashi will perform his work. Okay?
Going back to 2nd Ezra 7 and 43. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time,
right?
And the beginning of the immortality for to come.
Jacob's rulership. Go ahead.
Where corruption is past, intemperance is at an end,
that's right.
Infidelity is cut off, righteousness is grown, and truth is sprung up.
Truth is sprung up, man. That's what we're approaching, man. Truth has sprung up, and it's coming in its perfection in our rulership, man, under Yahawashi. All right? It's stay on these.
Going back to Joel chapter 2, verse 4. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run. Like the noise of chariots on the top of mountains.
Like the noise of chariots on top of mountains. That's a loud, eerie sound, man. Right? You got it. Yeah, that's
what I'm saying. Shall they leap? Like the noise of a flame of fire that devour for stubble, as a strong people set in battle array.
As a strong people set in battle array. So those missiles are not going to bump into one another. They're going to perform their work. They're going to hit exactly where they're designated to go.
It says, verse 6, Joel 2 and 6, before their faces the people shall be much pain. All faces shall gather black.
Oh, just like what I'm saying, you know, people gonna be pale faced, man, in fear, you know. You got it.
Now, going back to verse 7, it says, they shall run like mighty men.
Yeah, they shall run like mighty men. Go ahead.
They shall climb the wall like men of war.
Yeah, man. America has a defense system set up, and they did a simulation, but the simulation couldn't keep up with how many missiles were shot over him, man. You're not gonna have any defense, no walls, man. You got it out.
It says, and they shall march every one on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks.
Yeah, they shall not break their ranks. They're gonna hit exactly what the Lord has designated. They had one hit over Atlanta, probably over Birmingham, you know.
That's it.
Various cities around the earth. All right.
The Spirit of the Lord is going to be within those missiles.
Right.
Verse 8, neither shall one thrust another, they shall walk every one in his
So
path.
they shall walk every one in his path again, man. Let you know they're not gonna hit you. No, like the brother said, the Spirit of the Lord is gonna be in those missiles.
Real quick. Psalm chapter 7. And verse 13, just going back, like they said, they got to thrust one another. Because the Lord said of certain buildings they built with a certain destination as well. They ain't just built damn rewards, they put a coordinates in on the fly. They ain't just gonna hit the button, man. You know, so just going back, Psalms chapter 7, verse 13, he said he have also prepared for him the instruments of death.
Ooh, he's already prepared for him the instruments of death, man. All right. Again, ICBM missiles, man. Yeah, World War III is in the scriptures.
That's it.
All right. Missiles are in the scriptures. Those arrows, right?
God.
He ordained of his arrows against the persecutor.
Yeah, the Lord has ordered and decreed these arrows against the persecutor. Who's the persecutor? Esau Edom, man. So you got that.
That's Esau, man. Right? Because they have pursuit. Their persecution is going to be up the sword. That's the nature of a hunter. Right? A hunter, they track you and chase you down. Guess what? God is going to track you down. You know? Why are you pursuing us? The Lord hunting you. Why is he fighting on us? Yahawah smells out, fighting on you. Yeah, that's what they have scripture. And the missiles just going to track you down. They got a GPS. You
can say that we the diverse. They over here looking at us.
Right.
Focus on us. But they can focus on what the Lord can about to happen.
Hey, thou has not hated blood shall he even consume me. That's what and you see the devil crowd too, like, a little short, fat couple. And they had their fingers on it, they were ready to on guard. Their instinct was to kill, man. Guess what? Yahawah smiled shot, watch your ass. And they probably made that call, like the brother said, it came out. She said, leave them alone. What's that song 105? Because the elite got they already got the report, man. To not touch the prophet. They're going to pursue us because they're going to be out of time. That's Revelation 12 chapter. We don't give a damn about your military prowess, like oil technology. We said America's going to destroy it. And no matter what you do, let's say if you was to pull off damaging our flesh and hurting us sometimes. It's not going to stop the will of Yahawah Shalom. Kill us now. Man, what is that? That's going to stop you. What's the word already out? You already got the note. Let you get that note in the mail. You can't ignore it. You already got it. That's right. Yeah, you got it.
Numbers chapter 23, verse 23. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel. Before this time, it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, where hath the Most High rock? There's no device against Israel. Right? I don't know why, because like I'm saying, Yahawah Shalom watching over his feet, man. All right? He's put a head over the men that's been laboring this thing, man. And have care for the elect, like the scriptures say, man. All right? So the Lord, therefore, is going to look out for his servants, man. And the scriptures tell you that too, is that the Lord is not unrighteous to forget your work and your labor of love, man. know? So the Lord, he remembers the works of the man. So therefore, the Lord is not going to put his servants out in order to be overtaken by the killers, man. You know? Because like I was saying, hey, Mosiah, Yahawah Shah, going to do Esau, man. And moving him man. You know? But that's why the scriptures say the look towards Yahawah Shah rather than the creature. All right? Well, it says in the book of Romans, it says they worship the creature more than the creator. Yep. So that lets you know that the Most High is one is controlling this, man. You know?
I got something to back you up. You got it.
Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hands of the Lord.
Right, so the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. It's like, you got it. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, man. You know, it's that the word heart, which means your mind. Okay? So the minds of these devils is in the heart of Yahawah, it's in the hand of Yahawah, man. Okay? You got it.
It says, as the river of water, he turneth it whensoever he will.
Right, so the Lord is turning these devils whichever way he wants them to, man. Okay? For the sake of fulfilling prophecy, man. You know? And that's what it's all about at the end of the day, man. All right? Fulfilling the words of Yahawah Shah, man, the prophecy. Okay? So therefore the Lord is going to move these devils, all right, in certain positions. He's overtaken, man. See, okay? Because that's to Esau's detriment. You know? That's his own destruction. And that's why the scripture says it's put the thing upon the hands of the Lord. All right?
But that's not bad. So real quick, they're saying the Lord turned their hearts. That's fulfilled what he said. Revelation 17 and verse 17. For the Most High have put in their hearts to fulfill his will.
Right, so that's what it's about, man, at the end of the day, man. The will of Yahawah Shah, man. And it will be fulfilled, man. Okay? Look around you like Marcus Lawrence, man. Listen, okay? That's going to fulfill the will of Yahawah Shah, man. Okay? His will right now is to see this place destroyed, man. All right? And the rest of the nations, all right? That is all in line with Babylon, man. Okay? Yeah.
It says, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled.
Right, so when those words are fulfilled, that's when Babylon is destroyed by these devices, man. These instruments of death, man. Okay? That's so when everything is said and done, all right, and this man fulfilled everything that the Most High says, okay? Then that's when it's going to unleash the kingdom, okay? Which is the destruction, all right?
See, the words of Yahawah are going to come to pass. All right? The Lord said He's going to come over here on slave ships, and they have. The Lord said He has prepared the instruments of death for Esau. Guess what? It's going to happen, man. All right? Isaiah, read that.
Going back, this is 1 Chronicles 16 and 21. He suffered no man to do them wrong. Yeah, he removed kings for their sake.
Yeah, the prophets, man. The Lord got His hedge protection around His men. Beautiful.
Continuing on, 23. Sing unto the Lord. It's like 22. Saying, touch not mine anointed,
Right.
and do my prophets no harm.
Go ahead.
That's it.
Is it Isaiah 54? I praise the Spirit. You got it.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 91, verse 12. They shall bear thee up in their hand.
Yep.
Lest thou dash thy foot against the stone.
The angels, right? See?
As we start at verse 11. Psalms chapter 91, verse 11. As you start verse 10. There shall no evil befall thee.
Yeah, there shall no evil befall thee. Go ahead.
Neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling.
Matter of fact, Zechariah 14. Yeah, the Lord said, didn't say any plague come nigh thy dwelling. Right?
Verse 11, it says, for he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways.
Yeah, to keep thee in all thy ways, man. All right? That means what? The Lord's going to have His hedge of protection around His men, around His elect.
Verse 12, they shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone.
Yeah, they shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Can you read that, any plague come out that way again?
Verse 10, there shall no evil befall thee.
Yeah.
Neither shall any plague come nigh thy
Now
dwelling.
we know these plagues are in various ways, right? But also the plague is these ICBM missiles. Let's get that out.
Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against
Yeah,
Jerusalem.
beautiful. All the people that are fought against Jerusalem, man. The Israelites. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet,
Yep.
and their eyes shall consume away in their hole.
Right. What's hot enough to do that? What's hot enough to do that? When you get a vivid illustration of that with, what is that, Terminator 2? You know, Sarah Connor on the fence. And if you're on the fence, man, guess what? That's your fate. If you're not settled, rooted, and grounded in Yahawashi, guess what? That's your fate. You're going to be burned up by those thermonuclear missiles.
It says, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Right. Again, what's hot enough to do that? Those ICBM missiles. All right?
Malachi chapter 4, verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
Yeah, the day coming that shall burn as an oven, man. You know, Ezekiel
22.
Yes, it is.
And all the proud,
Yeah, and all the proud. Who was the proud, man? Who was the most proud? Esau Edom. All right? The so-called white man. You got it, right?
yea, and all that do wickedly,
Yeah, all our people, man. The ones who touch me. And all that do wickedly, go ahead.
shall be stubborn.
Right, shall be stubborn, man. What's stubborn? Like the brother said the other day,
Spirit.
what, sawdust? Kindling? Right? You're going to be stubborn. You got it, right?
Yeah, that's stubborn, but that's it too, man. It represents Esau and Jacob. That can be seen when we read Obadiah. It says verses that Edom shall be a stubborn. Stubborn represents that withering and dry lifeless. Yes, branch that contributes to kindling of life. So the so-called white man very thin and ridiculous. That is destruction. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's why he's the name Esau. You know? That's what the Hebrew word is Ashak. It means what? Wasted away as he. Alright? And you know the Lord deals with Norman only, man. You know, name prediction. Alright? So since Esau's been given that name, what he's gonna do? He's gonna create these devices, alright, these missiles, to destroy himself.
Right. Everything this man put his hand on is destruction. You know? What's that? Second Thessalonians? The son of perdition. Yeah, that's his inheritance. All right? He was created to be destroyed, man. That's his heritage. Yep.
That's what I said. This is his inheritance. His destruction. That's what he inherited. This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1. And I started at verse 3. It says, and I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage for waste. It's like, read it again. It says, and I hated Esau and laid his mountains, his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. So that's the results of this devil, man. You know, it's really it's the destruction. When you see the profession of when America is completely destroyed, who is going to inherit this place? The dragons of the wilderness, the different unclean animals and shit like that. You know? I'm trying to be taught today. Malachi 4 and 1. It said, for behold.
Right. That's the fate of America, man. Fuck us, you know. Like you get offended of us coming here hustle us, and just because it's not to your liking. Now, no, according to the scripture, Yahawashi gave us explicit instruction to declare the downfall of America. And rightfully so. This should make sense to you. Everything he promotes is in contrast to the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahawashi. Actually got studs. I've seen such a thing, you know? Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Fucking size of you up. Right, and man, it's precious, man. Hill pieces. And, yeah, 40 gallon Taco Bell cups. Yeah, go ahead, man. You gotta destroy this place.
Malachi 4 and 1.
Hey, Esau, you do it. Like if someone is considered a minister society or they have, what we call it, like you have a track, you have, you're an habitual, right, you're an habitual offender, you have a lot of prior. What they do, they say, well, you know what, we got to get this guy off the street. And they set that narrative to justify themselves. Like, yeah, you see what he done? We got to get him off the streets, you see? Else he'll commit another crime. Well, hold up, that's so far away there. When you take a glimpse into your history, right? It's riddled with bloodshed. And your pursuit of power is nothing but carnage in a way. And we can go into it. We can talk about what happened over here with Columbus. All right, come on. Yep. Hey, you know what, man? We're in a time with an overwhelming presence of Yahawashi outside on the planet. Now, we know that because a cry for justice is out here. Give me real quick Psalms 89 and 14. We're going to go back there. The reason why we know the Lord is here, right? Because the prophets is here. And what's the rallying cry? Justice. And also the justice will be submitted by judgment. Like the Lord.
Psalms chapter 89 and verse 14. Justice and judgment are the habitation of thy throne.
Yep, go ahead.
Mercy and truth shall go forth before thy face.
Read that again.
Mercy and truth. It says, justice and judgment are the habitation of thy throne.
Right, so if this is the habitation of the throne of the Lord, justice and judgment, this is what revolves centers around his throne. Then if that's the cry that's on the planet Earth right now, then that means the Lord's presence is being felt. You see, if you can get that. So the mere fact that we crying out for justice, and judgment, right? Yep. Then that means what? How about Yahawashi now once more began to make his presence felt on the planet Earth? Lord is now, see what I'm saying? The Spirit. The Lord is now visiting the earth as he promised, and that's 2nd Ezra is the 9th chapter. The Lord will begin to visit the earth with his made. We're a manifestation of that visitation. So you can understand. Right, so let's go back there. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Right. Yeah, you got it. So the Lord said, the Lord said, it's like it's America, man. Right? Yeah, the quality side here. If anybody got something, like you get that. You know what? Matter of fact, you got it.
Psalm 58, I started verse 10. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance.
Right, yeah, but why? Justice is going to be the justice that we're crying for. And look, man, the offense of the so-called white man reaps some form of justice. Okay? This is not a thing get along and get along. That's why Jake is condemned and is going to be, we're all going to be justified to destroy Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are well off. Because that's your cue to say, no, don't do it. No, all this forgiven, I got a good job. You know, I got no problem. Pick it up at
It says the righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance.
right, and we go to see the vengeance. What's that? That's because 22. All right? Blessed to see you living, happy to see you living, to see the fall of the wicked, man. So the Lord raised us up here in this lifetime so we can witness the fall of the devil. What's that? Psalms 73? Yep. Somebody hold that on there. Yeah, come on.
This is Sirach 32 and 16. They that fear the Lord shall find judgment and shall kindle justice as a light.
Woo! See that? Right. Yes. That judgment and that justice. And that, hey, this is our inheritance. You know? What scripture would it say? It's that Exodus, not even the dogs. Right, what we call this is our inheritance. Right? So this is our right as kings. Forget that. Throw that out there. Y'all forgot that. This is about kings, man. Let's throw that out there. Because you even have a simple thing that says, man, proud. What do you mean, man? We just confident in our power. Not humble, but comfortable. We'll raise the demon inside. Yeah, go ahead. That's why Yahawashi said those like something. Like Nate and all the guys who play to the crowd, girlfriend and good life out there. Know the messages that America's going to destroy. Right. And that's right. Because why? Esau, man, so-called white man. This nigga guilty, man. Look at everything this nigga has did, all of his offenses, man. You really have to laugh and keep crying. This nigga that destroyed the planet Earth, all the animals, the squirrels have adopted. They have become activated and navigate on power lines. What type of shit is that? You know, if you allow it to continue, then the earth will be destroyed and will be no more flesh remaining to save. Those are the words of Yahawashi right now. Yep, come on.
God. Psalms chapter 58, verse 10. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked.
Right, the vengeance, right? The vengeance. Hey, because the vengeance goes hand in hand with justice. Which justice comes about because of an injustice. That we just out here to fuck with you. No, the spirit of the Lord calling for justice on the planet Earth. Imposition is now being made. Remember, when you read the prophecy in Isaiah the 52nd chapter, it says that the Lord will eventually begin to see the world. Right? That's real representation. All right, go ahead.
So that a man may say, so that a man shall say, verily, there is a reward for the righteous.
Right, there's a reward for the righteous. Go ahead.
Verily, he is a power that judgeth in the earth.
There's a power that judgeth in the earth. Because without Yahawashi, Esau will be the final say. And you got to remember, he's the eagle, right? So he trumped all birds, but guess who trumped him? Give me Jeremiah real quick, 49:20. Real quick, let me get this. That's what you got.
It's a rock at the 40. Yeah, verse 11. It's like verse 12. All bribery and injustice shall be blotted out. Healing shall endure forever.
Right, yep, those are two extremes. Because Esau built his kingdom on bloodshed, of course. He said that his blessing is destroyed, but he maintained it through lies, falsehood, deception, fraud. Okay? That's what a criminal will do. He's not going to deal justice. Go ahead.
Verse 13. The goods of the unjust shall be dried up like a river.
Right, yep.
It shall vanish with the noise.
Yeah, oh, that's that. That's a message. Yeah. It shall vanish with a noise. Bring that up. Bring that up. Yeah, we're going to keep that out because it's a wake-up call. Hey, y'all didn't know we got the World Games down here in Birmingham. Come all over. They came to hear. They came to witness. Right? All the people who are in this facility, it's like citizens. Yep, well, like me. Yeah. It's coming from the east. Yeah. It's coming from the east. It's the east wind. Yeah, come on.
Like a great thunder.
That's bad, man. And the closer we get to the turn of Yahawashi, they ain't gonna be tested, man. Expect to see miracles. We brought that out about a month before. Expect to see miracles. Don't take it. Hey, man, you ain't doing this thing just to be here. You here to witness the wondrous works of Yahawashi. And we actually went into that, right? The prophet, we pretty much is a manifestation of his works, just like Noah. Noah had to be on the scene for the works of the Lord to be seen. Yeah. That especially display of the Lord's power. That's the definition for that word, wondrous. A special display of the Lord's power. That's what we are. We ain't just a display for people ride by and talk shit. So, that's a part of it, but we're a display for the Lord's power to be seen. Because somebody got to fulfill the scripture of being raised up. Somebody got to be the lamb. I mean, the marriage, the bride. Somebody got to come down the aisle, go up the We were doing. We are adorning ourselves with the Spirit of God, Yahawah. When you go into that, that goes to really deep. That's in the book of Ezra, the 7th chapter. When Ezra, the scripture says, Ezra prepared himself and began to teach. That word prepare goes into trimming. That's how you trim your lamp. This is the trimming process, man. Not looking a certain way, or like Nate said, look the part. You gotta watch that too. Like guys, you know what I mean? Like, okay, I get it, but where you going with that, man? You trying to vote, you know what I mean? Like we some kind of military president. No, we're the sheep. You don't forget that. Yeah, we're the sheep. The sheep, what's the characteristics of a sheep? They acknowledge that they need to be led. A sheep acknowledge that they need a shepherd. Right. And the defense mechanism is each other, like long as you stand apart. And then the shepherd is going to look over all of them. Don't go astray. Because now you're at the mercy of the beast of the field. It can be a feed frenzy. That's why them cops with wolves. Them cops with wolves, they're waiting on the sheep to get out of line. That's why thing is to stay in water, man, at all times. And you appreciate order once you see you in the midst of fire. But now somebody can tell you, oh, no, and you see where it all makes sense now. That's the Spirit of the Lord, keep your ass in line. You're getting your emotions. Well, hold up, officer. I seen 3 people walk by, you know, and then that. Breaking it down to you. You was over here talking about this. Where's the discipline? There's no why we're not going to get off this off, man. Like, get on.
Verse 13 to 13, observe and take good heed, for thou walkest in the peril of thy overthrowing, when thou hearest these things, awake in thy sleep.
Yep, because this is the, matter of fact, give me that real quick and compliment him. I want to say this. Get that real quick. And because this place is far from the game, and especially for those who have separated themselves from the wickedness. Remember, Isaiah 59 chapter say what? He that departed from evil, making himself friend. So that's the thing. We was going to remember eventually because why? Food started to come, right? God got a way of humbling the proud. Alright? Come on.
No, this book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 9, verse 13. It says, keep me far from the man that has power to kill.
Right, yep. Man that has power to kill. Where did he get that power to kill for? How it's shot. Right? That's part of Right, the man that has power to kill. still Esau. And he got that power from the Heavenly Father to his hand, Yahawashi. That's Genesis, that's that. Read that real quick. Yeah. Hey, but that rain is constantly reminding. Hey, but I'm gonna be honest. We came out here, rain wasn't even nowhere in the forecast. You know what I mean? Spirit got all this going to the destruction. And the rain looks like the destruction. That's how the destruction will look. So the rain's about to take it. That's color. That's definitely a cut. That rain is not resting
Genesis 27, that's what it was. And he was what? And by that sword, shall thou live.
right. By that sword, that's that real. So you don't want to deal with a guy like that. I want to say, stop him. As a believer, as a handler, now you got to, that you is going. Right. Hey, that's why I like the unconscious. God said have the right to bear arms. That's so that's Yahawah. That's why the devil still empowered, so they feel like it's a fight. They'll fight to have the force, you know, and then protect. On another day, too, right? You know, let's say if you had a guy in your neighborhood, he's known for killing, this, all that, his life revolves around war. Well, if you make a difference, now you gotta expect to get shot at. You know? You gotta expect to have peace and everywhere you go. That's how the first thing is. You got his going to live, so he's going through. See that? That's what the scripture says. He's far from him. You don't want no dealings with him. Because this faith is going to lead to a bloody, you know, right. That's his faith. And definitely, it's a bloody end. Woo! Yep, all right, come on. Good.
Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 13. Keep these born from the bed down the kids. So shall thou not fear of death. Like, so shall thou not doubt the fear of death.
Right.
And if thou come unto him, make no fault. Lest you take away thy life prisoner.
Right. That's really how the devil jacked up. You don't want to make no fault in that situation. So once those moves, you know, that devil, that scripture called him a young lion. What's that, yeah, imagine you have a young lion in the form of a kid. Anything they see, they pounce on it. They play with them, adoring and shit. You let the ball move, the kid will jump on it. That's how these devils do it. You twist and do something the wrong way, and then they pounce on it, man. That's why we was given wisdom to navigate through this man's side. Because he gets off on the blood of Israel. That ain't no hard saying, man. Come on.
He said, remember, that our God is the snare.
Right, which is the battle of the great. That's why the scripture refers to it as a fish. Because it's set up to snare Israel. Pitfalls and traps at every turn. You know? You ain't got to stare it down, you know, whatever. That's one snare, that's a fish. You know? You ain't got the right paperwork, especially as a Jason. Everything set up to tell your ass. Psalm 40, verse 1. Deliver me, Lord, the evil man. Right, deliver me from the evil man. Yeah, you notice when they talk about the spiritual man, say the evil man. Now, who is that? That's Esau, man. Yeah. Hey, because if he ain't bothering your ass, he is going through your children. Right? Yeah, them thinking that being none, what they call it? Yeah, binary, yeah. That's an option under this man's body. Yeah. Baby. Wow. That's Esau, man. That's the evil man. Who else you waiting on? Oh, that's the sad truth. You waiting on one guy, the Antichrist. Because that don't make sense. That don't tie into reality. You know why? One guy can't alter the law. They have to sign off on shit. When they had a country, yeah, you got a country. Right. President, he can say whatever, but he got to pass to a group of motherfuckers. So that kills the idea of this one guy. That's dealing with Esau, the so-called white man as a whole, and in particular the higher ups, the chief house of the nation of Edom, man, which manifests himself in the form of the bankers. And they look like criminals, like you get their pictures, you can pull their pictures out. You know what I mean? They look like hardcore. Yeah, Mr. Burns sick. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, the guy who Sammy the Bull came out and said, yeah, it was the elite who really was the guy. Yes, go ahead. From the violent man. Right, from the violent man. They're dealing with the so-called white man. Now, we can pull up quotes, right? Quotes to these devils. Any brothers back there? Can y'all pull up quotes? Matter of fact, pull up quotes from Churchill. Just put bloody quotes. And put in Churchill. And we can put in others too.
One quote.
I think I got some.
A cleaner way to get rid of the population.
Right, yep. Yeah, a cleaner way instead of so sloppy or dropping bombs that have bodies all over the place. They cleaned it up by just sending out vaccines. And they go. Yeah, they go. Back down. Yep, Planned Parenthood. That's a cleaner way to get rid of the population. If anybody got, you got it?
This was on May 10th, 1940. Winston Churchill, he said, I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears, and sweat.
Oh, what's that quote? It's one. Yeah, get that one too. And it's another quote, but I think it was I forget which one of the bankers said he was to come. It was one of the groups.
Oh yeah, come back.
He want to come back as a disease. Jay said he wishes to come back as a disease, a bug, and kill off everybody. Yep, come on, let's read that again, huh?
Hey, he say, I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears, and sweat. And Winston Churchill.
Yeah. All right, anybody else got something they got something? Good.
Joseph Stalin.
Okay, cut.
All right, one is a single death is a tragedy. A million deaths is a statistic.
Yeah, because that goes back into what? Depopulation. Yep, go ahead.
Those who vote decide nothing.
Yep.
Nothing. Education is a weapon whose effect depends on who holds it in his hands and at whom it is aimed.
Yep. I care now. That's one of the Rawchaa Qadash. You got something else?
Death is the solution to all problems.
Right. That's the reasoning of these devils. Yeah, and that go hand in hand with the sword. Because there's only so much you can do with the sword. With a sword, you can't bring peace. So even your reasoning is going to center around violence. When you're looking to make solutions, it's going to come by way of violence. See, the sword is attached to Esau's legacy. That's what it is. That's why the Lynching sign is so big when condemning this man. Yep, anybody else got something? All right, yeah, come on.
Number 2, was a magic issue in their hearts.
Yeah.
Continually are they gathered together in a war. Yeah, that's why you got folks like that. Because it doesn't bring it out, man. You know, he's a folks like that, man. You know, from the violent man. Read through right here, man. You know, his mind is continually on war, man. Okay? If you look it up, we always see how to get the base. Is that this man, out of Roman Americans being in power, so they spent the whole years in war, man.
Out of over 93% of Esau's rulership is occupied in war. Out of the 229 years, 222 of those years were occupied in war.
Yeah, so this man, you know, that lets you know that a man that's gathered together continually for war.
Yeah.
You know, so
Real quick, see how you shoot on back. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 73, verse 6. He said, therefore, pride compasses them about as a chain. Violence covers them as a garment.
right, man. Violence covers them as a garment, man. You know, that's in other words, that's your identity. You know, that's what, you know, basically that who you are, man. You know, your clothes, basically, you know, this is going through it. All right, so this man put violence as a law. You know, that means you're going around the world for, man. You're causing wars, man. You know, and it's what documents that this man, you know, everywhere you look around the world. There's the military bases around the world, man. You know, occupying all the land. You know? And here he's saying, what? He's peacekeepers, man. You know?
They got over 700 bases in 70 countries. All right, that pursues Habakkuk 2. So he need to keep us at home.
Right.
Read that again,
How about
And let you know again, that's why he's known as the weak. Okay, and that's why the world is and again, you know, when he sends forth the truth, you know, to quote unquote give peace, you know, he said his truth to destroy the land, man, and the people. It's well documented that that's what he does over the course of history, man. Okay? I mean, look at, the major example that we have is the Gadites, the Rawchaa, so-called Abraham Hebrews, man. You know? When they came over with a sword, man. Okay? And they slaughtered, all right, the so-called Native American Hebrews with that sword, man. Okay? You know, they didn't come up here for peace. You know what happened? All right? Because again, like I was saying, war is continuing in his heart, man. All right? And also deceit. Okay? He said, another time, small man's his blessing. He said, by thy smart shalt thou live. And one of those definitions is to grow for that word live. So this is how this man, that's the way he operates. Through the sword, man.
That's how he came. That's how he grew into who he is today.
That's why I read that violence, right? War has a cause for war, okay? So anywhere you go, you know, you see it's in the form of different uniforms, you know? Because you got, the Russians, all these different NATO nations, all right? They're all the same nation, man. Yeah, they let you know that they're the same people, man. But they all have one thing in common. They all continually are in war. Right? They all continually gather together in war.
That's been the MO. World War I. They were gathered together for war. World War II. Civil War. The three French American, British, Spanish American. Not to mention the different skirmishes that breaks out that the media don't even report. With these devils, different aspects, bloodthirsty Edomites. Oh yeah, come on.
Revelation 6 and 4. And there went out another horse that was red,
Right.
and power was given to him.
Right, red, that's the thing. That bloodthirsty, that red color symbolized warning. You know, yeah, danger. Because he's a predator. You know, like you go into the wild, the certain prey, right? Let's say if it's a deer or rodent, but let's say like a baby up here or something. They come up fast, they learn fast. You watch the documentaries, yeah, they learn fast who their enemies are. They learn fast to adjust on the fly. That's the predator. They be giving signs and signals, and it usually come about from them seeing the predator tear one of the fellas. Yeah, that's a learning moment, man. Yeah, it is. You saw enough damn documentaries. The Esau hanging your ass, and you still ain't got it that he's the predator. That's why scripture says stay far away from him. Yep, go ahead.
It says, and power was given to him that set thereon to take peace on the earth.
Right, power was given him, go ahead.
And they should kill one another.
Yeah, and they should kill one another.
And there was given unto him a great sword.
Right, and when was that sword given to him? Genesis the 27th chapter. Well, Yahawashi in the form of Isaac, all right, he gave Esau that blessing, that attribute, so to speak, which was attributed to him in his superpower. Like the brother made the point. That word live, it goes into growth. You know? So by thy sword they grow. That's why where they at now. Bahasham. What else you on that? All right, come on.
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and verse 16. Strive not with an angry man and go not with him.
Now, it says strive not with an angry man. This is concerning Esau in his lifetime. And you can apply that to anybody too. That's, you know, there's some guy smoke coming out his ears. You don't go to him. You got something on your chest. But not mainly Esau. And the reason why we know they're talking about Esau, because when you read Revelation the 12th chapter, it tells you how eventually the so-called white man is going to come down with great wrath. That's the time we're in. You really shouldn't be striving with him now. This man is forced to, you know what I mean? Send forth his military, throw your ass in a concentration camp. All right? Yep, go ahead.
It said, strive not with an angry man and go not with him into a solitary place. For blood is nothing in his sight.
For blood is nothing in his sight. And it's just like some of the quotes we bring up. We're going to bring up some more quotes too. Yep, go ahead.
And where there is no help, he will overthrow
and
you.
that help is Yahawashi. Without Yahawashi, you overthrown point blank period. There's no way you're going to be able to escape the advantage of Esau. Hey, even though you made a pact with him, he's not going to escape. Because the scripture said your covenant with death. And the so-called white man never honored his any treaties, man. Man broke over with 500 treaties with the natives. And that's just being what you call it, being generous. He's been breaking treaties all over, man. All right, yeah, come on. Them little double driven, man. He want to pull the trigger so bad. Hey, this is Jay. He's a real bit of Edomite running around with the toy gun. 18 years ago or so. Yep, go ahead.
Folks from Daisy.
Check that out. Look at that council. Oh, yeah. I can see him as being a little bad. Edomite fucking child running around with a weapon. That's good, too. Yep. Oh yeah, that's what they're driven by that, man. Because it's like a fix. Like you get like a addict, a blood addict, he need a quick fix. Esau need that quick fix of blood. That's why they always hunt. Yep.
quote from David
Okay,
Rockefeller.
we got another quote. This is David Rockefeller. Now, David Rockefeller, that's the infamous, that's the Edomite with the bloody bags under his eye. And then they come knocking at your door. Late night. You know, they got the old
We are on the verge, David Rockefeller, we are on the verge of global transformation.
The devil's been working at this world order really ever since. And there's nothing.
All we need is the right basic crisis.
Good. It's all they need is the right age of crisis. You see what I'm saying? That's not, that's dysfunctional. That's not normal. For your reasoning, for you to prevail and excel at something, you need the right crisis. See that? That proves if you're paying attention, right? That proves every time you hear about a mass shooting, a war, or even a so-called boogeyman. You hear about a terrorist plot. That's Esau, man. Because why? His lesson is the sword, and in order for him to advance, he needs violence. See? Yep, I got it. I'll read that again.
From David Rockefeller, it says, we are on the verge of a global transformation. All we need is the right major crisis.
Right, that proves that ultimately something big is going to happen, man. In order for these devils to, establish their new world order and their warped thinking, right, to crown their enterprise of success, it's going to be by way of violence. Because that's his go-to move. He came into power on bloodshed. You mean to tell me now, in the moment where he needed most, right, where the momentum is against him, he's losing his power. You think he's going to try a new game plan? No. He's going to revert back to where he's been accustomed. And that's bloodshed. All right, come on.
From Henry Kissinger,
Right, this is one of the top elites.
depopulation should be the highest priority.
Right, see, depopulation is the highest priority. Oh, no coincidence. You see the Georgia guy, Lord Zappa. We don't care who Zappa is. It was the Yahawashi. The Lord sanctioned for it to be zapped.
Now they probably more worried.
Yeah.
They took that seriously.
Yep. Oh, well, it's information coming out where they entertaining the idea that it could be a terrorist act, a homegrown terrorist act. That's the accused of our brother in that work. Esau, man, the devil, you can't trust him. Yeah, go ahead.
It says depopulation should be the highest priority of foreign policy towards the third world.
New Republic. I can see our New Republic. Sounds like a mission. Last scene, you see a towel. Towel in a skirt. Sounded good.
It says depopulation should be the highest priority of foreign policy towards the third world.
Right, so this is their reason, depopulation. Meaning what? Let's dumb it down to kill everybody. Well, he won't make sense of shit. Let's just kill everybody, man. You see what's sick? He's dealing with a sick.
Slow down, reproduction.
Yeah. Yeah, because even like food they feed you, it was set up to affect like what they call it, dysfunctional erectile.
Oh yeah, ED.
Right, ED. Yeah. But it don't affect Right. Low T. Really, all this food, everything, it was really set up to kill your drive protection. They do so much corn and shit to where it devalues that really having a broad, yeah.
LGBT is part of that depopulation.
Yeah, LGBT, yeah, LGBT.
They favorite food.
Yeah. You got another book? Yeah, come on.
Barbie Singer.
Yeah, she gonna come back, she gonna get her ass. Yeah, we gonna fuck up in the kitchen.
It says the most successful educational approach to the Negro.
We're gonna have Mike say this. Got Ham with that tongue. That awkward. I was just looking at the little rap nigga. He went over into Africa, somewhere in Africa. They were proud of sucking him. Ham Mike coming out with that tongue, whacking their ass. We're gonna have them Sabians as our taskmaster. Have a big ass rod and iron from here to there. Stop across the street. Yeah, reach out and touch her ass. Kingdom gonna be a rigorous rule. It ain't gonna be for the faint-hearted. That's why we're gonna have the new bodies too. Yeah. Go ahead.
Margaret Sanger, founder of Planned Parenthood, the most successful educational approach to the Negro is through a religious appeal. We don't want the world to go, we don't want the word to go out that we want to exterminate the Negro population.
Right. So she said, yeah, we want to keep this on the hush, that we want to exterminate the Negro population, man. You know? That's really an age-old formula. It even goes back to the Exodus. First chapter was they were trying to kill off the firstborn. Herod. And Esau, man, he magnified it, man. Because the Lord used him because by nature he hates Jacob. So it's not a job, it's not a chore. In fact, it's a pleasure. Yeah. That's why the Lord raised him up to get us. And that's in the book of David's book. All right, go ahead. You got the book.
For the Psalm chapter 10, verse 8, he sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. I see God.
Yeah, with the 444. Yeah, it's 444 on the middle. I'll be at the power 444. I met you, Mr. 444.
Verse 8. Sitteth in the lurking places of the villages.
Right, that's Esau. Then the cunning hunter, he sits back in the shadows and concoct elaborate ways to keep Israel in the rear. And that was an example of that. Like, run, you know. It's like, through. You know, you ain't worried about, you ain't got to feel for the food shortages. You know, you ain't got to feel for the dangers that befall the planet Earth. You know? That really goes back to Esau because Esau, he set up, wait, this nigga here going to, that's the one who's going to stir shit up. That's just like that. Yeah, go ahead.
It says, in the secret places doth he murder the innocent.
That's the
It says, in the secret places doth he murder the innocent.
right. Secretly, it's Esau that's murdering. You know, he set up legislation. Oh, remember under Clinton's watch, with you niggas too, man, you had a soft spot for Bill Clinton. You know, when he was a complete dick. Really, all them Democrats, all these Edomites wicked because, yeah, Democrats, yeah. That's like that left-hand energy for real.
Market Singer was
That was all. She was inspired by her. Yeah, Hillary. That's why under their watch you had what? The 3-strike law. That contributed to most of all the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans being confined in those prisons, man. When you had a 3-strike law, no matter how egregious the third offense was, that gave you life. There's plenty of guys in prison, yeah, they stole the fucking candy bar. And just because it was their third strike, they sent them, you devils gonna pay, man. Because here it is, you broke over 500 treaties. We know about this off the top. The motherfucker just, you set a legislation to condemn a man, take a man from his family, right? And put him in a prison with that house, all these men, and when the law makes to the point, y'all like just kill his ass. You know, you don't send a bunch of guys in a fucking, you know what I mean? Which you did have that, you do have prisons, even Jake had jail, when you really go into the history. But Esau's way is inhumane, man. It creates homosexuality. Yeah, it's a big booming business. Yeah, they have you making these contacts for a few cents an hour. Yeah, and it's real low. For the manpower that they get, the labor, they don't put nothing into it. They give you this big can of soybeans, they give you all kinds of good food. Yeah, and when you go into it, it's documentaries on it. It's unconsumable. It's really not to be consumed, the shit that they eat. And it keeps them, you know, that's why them niggas stay in kids, you know what I mean? They stay young, they looking, you know, look at the pen, they go to jail, and they look the same. It's like you get, yeah, it preserves. Yeah, it keeps you just like a working nigga. All right, come on. Real quick.
Psalm 59, verse 7. Behold, they belch out with their mouth. Swords are in their lips.
Right. The legislations of the so-called white man was set up to destroy you. All right? Well,
For who say they will hear?
right, yep. And that's the way they do it, under the shroud of secrecy. Under that shadow, you know, that mist of darkness. See? This motherfucker in a meeting somewhere trying to come up with a way to take the man out the house. That was what they were doing. Really, you see the results now, like that woman empowerment. They were speaking about that in the 70s and shit, huh? And now you see the results of it now. You see the legislation on it. So that proves that that's what they belched out. And a belch is like that. That's not a. It's like a. Right. There's no etiquette, if you will. The nigga just. It's a way before even belch. You know, you're supposed to. You know, it's a lot. You know, it's supposed to. It's an opposing motherfucker just belch. You know what I mean? So that's not even received. You know? How much more the aftermath of it? Yep, come on. Oh, that was it? All right, come on.
Back in Psalm 10, verse 8, his eyes are privily set against the poor.
Right, so privately, and that goes into what? The ways of a hunter. Hey, when the last time you saw a hunter in the woods with an AR-15 just lighting up the woods? Now, that's not how they work. They get off on the mischievous approach. You know, hiding in the cut and shooting you when you're not looking, man. That's wicked, man. Yeah, that's a real devil. And that's what they do in them legislative, those people. Bilderberg, huh? Yeah, the think tank. G7 summit. They had the one out of Brussels where Trump stormed through the infamous. That was a heavy moment in private. I just get dog out. Come on. Yeah. Boom. Yeah, boom. Yeah, go ahead.
This is Psalms chapter 64 and verse 4. It says that they may shoot in secret at the perfect.
See, that they may shoot in secret and physically manifest it, right? In the form of the average Edomite, that's what they do. They literally be in a tree stand, camouflage and shooting animals. And it's not for survival, you know, for clothing, to eat, to feed their family, and any provisions for their house. They get off on it. Yep. That's what they call it, gang.
Try to satisfy their craving for blood.
Lust. Right, that lust of blood. It's equivalent to the point I made in the spirit about king eating that fish. Esau can't do nothing about it. They sick. It's built in them. They can't be rehabilitated because it tells you that in what's that? Jeremiah 10. Can the Ethiopian change his skin? Neither can he that is accustomed to doing evil do good.
And they really ain't want to back down, going back to these dudes, right?
Oh no, they didn't want that.
They wanted, you know, they wanted that call, like, go for it.
And that was a heavy moment, like the brother was saying. That was a real heavy moment because they couldn't really advance upon us. If you notice, they was kind of stuck. Like they couldn't move. Like and Tista P there, man, he stirred that shit up.
Nigga, it's so hot y'all.
Yeah, and the demon got on. He started eating cereal early for the first time in 18 years. Holy cereal. And with the big cup, and he killed it. And when it all said, he was driven by blood. You know what I mean? He actually wanted. Yeah, they canceled it, man. Oh, that's it. Yeah, we still call out Yahawashi. Yeah, because they came over the military, and them was some. That's why I was like, them was UN troops. Yeah. I thought that was like some world game troops. Yeah. But, you know.
Lord, that little.
Well, that was heavy. The Lord had the wreck to come, and they couldn't really ignore it. They kind of broke their shit up.
More attention.
Yeah. You motherfuckers see him making a decision. Looking down the street, they looking at us. Yeah, and I think they took a picture, but they said the picture came out.
They that they're gonna be fighting each other. The Lord will come back. I just gonna all of a sudden have to fight against Yahawashi and
Right. Yep.
Get good fight. We'll be conflicted on that end too.
Yeah, and that goes to what we were saying earlier. While you devils fighting on the prophets, the Lord fighting on your ass.